We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First offering on its way. Ooh, started in with the change, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Tony Perez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
He's set the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Royals strand a pair. We are still scoreless. So here's the Royals DH, Mickey Mantle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, take a cut now. Hit your cuts.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Stepping into the box, Tony Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Popped him up. Zobrist shading to his right. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman.
Mantle stands at first with 1 out. A bouncer to the left side, reined in to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. Last time through was a base hit.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Let it rip right here. We need you. Nice and patient, one at a time.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Now the 0-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. Get down,
Line
get
drive,
out.
base hit to right. And this will bang up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Perez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go.
They see it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now. Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
From the belt, the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
So coming to the plate, Tony Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
No one better up there.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hey, keep it going.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in. That's on the pond. Get him
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Andre.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch, huh?
Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left.
Get out of here.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third.
Slide.
The relay. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Meet her right here.
Come on.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Scott Barlow claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 20 runners on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Mickey Mantle, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or 2 to his total next. Fergie Jenkins is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mickey Mantle. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Striding in once again, Tony Perez. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Bouncer up the middle. Adams scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mickey Mantle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Mickey Mantle. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
Attaboy.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
Wait for your pitch up there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right.
Go hard, just going. Go hard, go hard.
And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Royals strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2.
So the whole crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fergie Jenkins earns his 12th victory in the ballgame, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Bruce Sutter records the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Tonight, first for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.